This is ForexOverviews.com with the short-term analysis of AUD CAD Forex pair. Here we can see on the daily time frame that AUD CAD was trading inside of this downward channel very smoothly, very harmonic, and we have here market with these two red lines, some possible classical pattern which would be the triangle or even the pennant because of this thrust here, and usually it's a continuation pattern suggesting that if there is a breakout we should reach some area below. Okay, but sometimes this also happens to be some reversal pattern. For instance, the market could break above this line, but in my opinion this is not too much important. I would like only to show you this because we need to pay attention and know of the existence of this pattern here. On this overview we can see the price action framework, and we can see that the market is trading below the MAs of this framework and has made some pin bar here. This bar is making shadows here on this area of the price action framework, suggesting that we should have some downward splash or some downward continuation. This at least suggests some more downward move on AUD CAD. Also we can see here that the market has broken below the monthly pivot support 1, this green line here, and is failing to break above it again, right? So we can have here many shadows. Market is fighting but cannot break above this line. So in fact this is some sort of bearish signal on the market. And here we can start to see the more important things on the analysis. Here we can see that if the market will reverse up here, or at least if the market will make some upward movement here, this would be the most important levels, and this one here will be the most important one because this is the confluence resistance area, and also we can have here some ABCD to the upside. For instance, this A, B, C, D to the upside, and if the market makes this ABCD, this will be an agreement with the zone here, and also this would be some sort of the Gartley's 222 pattern, Gartley 222 sell, right? We have the down thrust and ABCD ending in important fib level, right? This is a first possibility for the market, but also take a look here that we might take here the bearish dynamic pressure because trend has shifted to bullish by this red line, the MACD predictor line, but the price action stands flat. Alright, there are too few bars yet because here the market has crossed above the MACD predictor line, and we have just only 1, 2, 3 and now the 4th bar. Too few bars yet, but maybe we can get here the bearish dynamic pressure and maybe the market will take out this lows. So this is a first sign of bearish power on the market, this probable bearish dynamic pressure. But also take a look that we have two opposite stop grabbers. For instance, here this one is a bearish stop grabber and this one here is a bullish stop grabber. So we have two contradictory patterns here, and we don't know if the market will go to one side or another. But for instance, this is the last one suggesting upward continuation. Alright, but for this picture here I prefer to stay with the bearish dynamic pressure. I prefer to stay with the suggestion of the takeout of this lows here, right? Because the dynamic pressure is really some important thing. And here we can see on this another overview of the daily chart that the market still have untouched targets below of the market. Here we can see this first ABCD, the A, B, C. This ABCD has the 1618 extension target below the market, and this target still hasn't been touched yet. And also there's another ABCD here, has the 127 extension that also stands below the market, and these two extensions here stands precisely in the area of the 78 Fibonacci support of this roll up move. Alright, so we can see here probable bearish dynamic pressure and untouched targets below the market yet, right at some fib support area. And if this bearish picture will take place, we can have here some nice pattern, which is the butterfly buy. And for the market to go and complete this butterfly, we need to have some downward movement. And the 1618 extension target of this butterfly stand at this area that I have marked here, the 93.45, 93 and 50, 93.45 to be more precise. So this suggests that the market can proceed lower, reach the target of this butterfly. If the market will reverse here to the upside or not, that's another question. Let's first face the most short-term move to try to catch some trade or some nice analysis from here. On the 4-hour time frame, I don't see too much, except that we have this possible ABCD here, alright, A, B, C, and the D point of this ABCD will stand below the market, precisely in the zone of the completion of butterfly 1618 here, and this zone here is the same one of the targets that hasn't been touched on the daily time frame. Alright, so on the 4-hour I see just this, some possible move to the 1618 extension that will be the same zone of other targets on the daily time frame. And we can see here that the trend still is bullish, and maybe it's only good to take some trade only after the market will shift the trend to bearish on the 4-hour time frame. On the hourly time frame, I don't see nothing, any patterns, anything to comment, but on the 15-minute chart I see some nice picture here. Take a look here. If the market will really goes to form this butterfly on the 93.45 and to reach these targets that are on the same zone of the butterfly, maybe we have some trade opportunity here, because on the 15-minute chart we see this downward movement, and we can see that the market has made some ABCD to the upside, which is a bearish one, right at the confluence resistance area. So this is an agreement. This is a nice opportunity to go short with the stop above of the main 618 resistance, which is also this stop here. And take a look that this is also the Gartley 222 sell. Here we can have the trust and ABCD right at important fib resistance. And take a look also that the market has completed this pattern on the 15-minute chart by lifting this inverted hammer candlestick pattern. Some nice shadow here, some rejection of this level. You can see here how it really works, the confluence resistance, the ABCD agreement to the zone. And also take a look that this is very close to this gap here that I have marked to with the blue line. In fact, the gap has not been filled yet. So for instance, the market can still proceed a bit higher, making some double top here or something of that sort, and after this can proceed to the downside. But at the current moment, I see some bearish picture here. As you can see, the market is trying to start the downward move, and if you like to trade, this is some nice pattern with a stop above of this 618 Fibonacci resistance. So let's see what the market will give us, what movement it will have, but on this time I favor the formation of this butterfly and reaching of these targets on the daily time frame, but also we can have here the Gartner 222 buy, sell, sorry, Gartner 222 sell right at the zone. Okay, that's the analysis for AUD CAD. Thanks for watching.